Here's another historic page from the Illini Scrapbook. For the News Gazette, I'm Mike Pearson. Last time on the Illini Scrapbook, we reviewed the early days of the life of Dick Butkus. Today we'll remember his days as an Illini player and as an all-star with the Chicago Bears. His first two seasons at Illinois were largely forgettable. In 1961, his freshman year, Butkus was downtrodden by homesickness and a fear of failure in the classroom. In 1962, his first season with the varsity, the Illini won just 2 of their 9 games. As a junior in '63, Dick's self-confidence began to blossom. Part of that was a result of being married to his high school sweetheart, Helen. Even more so, the rugged linebacker now knew he had the physical ability to dominate his opponent. That newfound assuredness seemed to bubble over to the rest of his team, and capped by its Thanksgiving Day Big Ten clinching victory at Michigan State and a Rose Bowl win over Washington, the Illini finished with an 8-1-1 record. Following a second All-America season in 1964, Dick now began to focus upon a career in professional football. When the NFL held its draft, Dick was the 3rd overall pick, chosen by his hometown Chicago Bears. He eventually signed a 5-year, $200,000 contract, an amount much more than George Papa Bear Halas had ever paid anyone before. Butkus played well that first season, and he and fellow Bears rookie Gale Sayers were both named All-Pro. Though Butkus was frequently beset by injuries, he only missed 1 game in his first 8 years with the Bears, earning All-Pro honors each season. Frequent shots of hydrocortisone into his ailing right knee kept him in the lineup, but the constant pounding took its toll on number 51, and Butkus retired after the '73 season. 6 years later, he was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. An acting career has followed since then, and Butkus has appeared in multiple television and movie roles, including a part in The Longest Yard. In 1985, he agreed to team up with the Downtown Athletic Club of Orlando and sponsor the Butkus Award, a prize given each year to the best linebacker in college football. He proudly awarded the trophy to a pair of Illini players, Dana Howard in 1994 and Kevin Hardy in 1995. Today, he resides in California with his wife of 51 years, Helen. When we return, former pro linebacker Steve Kiner talks about his admiration for Illini legend Dick Butkus. Steve Kiner, an All-America linebacker from Tennessee and a 9-year pro, won the Butkus Silver Anniversary Trophy in 1994. Kiner says Dick Butkus is the standard by whom all linebackers should be measured.
I mean, he was sort of the benchmark for me when I played football. That, I came along a few years after him, but he was the standard. He was sort of the first Lawrence Taylor, which you probably are more familiar with him than you were Butkus's play, but Butkus played at that level, above that level. I mean, he had a tremendous amount of intensity, and he was played like a predator. I mean, he really would hurt people when he got a hold of them. And that just sort of mesmerized me. I just really got into that, like, I want to be like Butkus.
Both Dick Butkus's Illini jersey number 50 and Bears number 51 have long been retired. For the News Gazette, this has been another historic page from the Illini Scrapbook. I'm Mike Pearson.